Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, we're going to be checking out this brand new app controlled RGB tube light from Nexili. This is the Valo T. It comes with a bunch of accessories like this removable honeycomb grid and a couple other things you see here like this handle that also serves as a tabletop tripod. So we're going to go over all that and more in this video. So let's dive into it. This is the Valo T. It is a 6-watt RGB tube light. Now Nexili also does have the Valo R, which is an RGB pocket light, but this light right here is about 9.5 inches in the actual bulb and about 10.5 inches total. It's super lightweight as well and magnetic on both ends. So let's go over the light and what you get with it. So Nexili didn't hold back when it comes to accessories. I've used other RGB tube lights, and the thing about them is, of course, it gets a nice soft spread in the general direction that the light is facing, but I would like it to be a little bit more directional, and they included this soft silicone grid that just slides right over the light just to make it a little bit more directional. So let's put that on now. When you put this on correctly, it'll have the little cutout here for your dials and your controls. So you just pop it over one side and then pop it over the next, and you still have access to all the dials here. It also comes with this mini tabletop tripod that screws into the 1/4 threaded hole at the bottom, and this just serves as a mini tabletop tripod as well as a handle if you want to be holding this light handheld. And the back of the light is magnetic as well, and it comes with these little 3M adhesive metal plates if you happen to want to try to stick this to something like a wood door or something that doesn't have a metallic surface. So it has the little adhesive plates for that as well, and it also has this little interlocking connectors on both ends for attaching these lights to other lights. Apparently you're able to link them together too if you have more than one light. I only have this one, so we're not able to test that, but it is possible to do in the app or here on the back of the control screen. It also comes with this little wrist strap here for carrying the light if you want to connect that to the 1/4 threaded hole here. So you have the wrist strap here. It also comes with the USB-C cable for charging the light, and this light lasts about 1 hour at maximum brightness, or it can last up to 12 hours if you have it dimmed down. And if all that wasn't enough, it also comes with the carrying bag. That way your whole kit stays all together. I recently got to take the Valo T tube light on a professional shoot, and I was able to use it for some lighting on a Halloween promo. So what I did was I just stuck this on the back of a C-stand arm and put it over a mirror, and this was my overhead vanity lighting for this shot. So I didn't use the honeycomb grid on this shot because I wanted the light to be a little more spread and evenly lit over her face. It's a little bit more of a beauty lighting rather than a directional light like with the grid. And I also used it on this green effect. I put it underneath the hazer and then shine the light up through the haze in the back of the room. So it just created this nice cool effect, which ended the end of the promo here. So this is the mode where it cycles between the warmest temperature and the coolest temperature. So it goes from 3200 up to 6400. And this light actually has a high CRI of 98. And that's a scale out of 100 on how accurate the color reproduction is out of a light. So a 98 out of 100, which is really good. So as you can see, when I set it to match the key light that I'm using here, the color matches perfectly. So it just matches the color rendering index of some of these bigger lights like I have here with no problem at all. So just a disclaimer, Nexili did send me this Valo T light to review. Although this is not a sponsored video, but I'll leave links to their Amazon store and their website below if you're interested in picking one of these up. But for now, let's go over how to use the physical light itself and the Nexili Valo T app. So first you have this USB-C port for charging the light. Then you have this off and on switch. Next you have this gear dial and a light bulb dial. So these are both scroll wheels as well as buttons if you press them in. So first you have the hue, saturation, and intensity mode, or HSI, and you can do all this in the app as well, but to do it physically here on the light, to change the hue, you just use this gear function dial here to scroll between the hue you like, or you can press it, and now that'll change the saturation. And to change the intensity, you just hold this dial right here, either up or down, or left or right, to go between brightness and intensity. For the next mode, you just hit the lighting mode button here, and now we're in CCT mode, or color temperature mode. So with this, you can change your color temperature by just using the function dial here to scroll between the temperature, and this will control your brightness and intensity. Or you can press this function dial here to access your green or magenta shift. Next, you have the color temperature lighting mode, where this one just has effects that go between warm and cool effects. So you have 4 modes in here, A, B, C, and D. A is lightning, and you can control the speed of it and the brightness and intensity here. And we can switch over to mode B. Now this is cool breathing mode. Mode C is going to be warm breathing mode, and D cycles through cool and warm breathing mode. So for the RGB effects on here, you have this color cycle rainbow here. You also have red breathing, green breathing, blue breathing, and this disco mode right here. Oh yeah. And finally, you have this strobe effect here that goes between the different police sirens, ambulance, and all those effects as well. So there are 6 of those. So you can also press and hold both of these buttons to access the link menu for connecting multiple lights together. And you can also do that here in the app. So let's go over the app right now. So go to the Valo T app here, and you'll see where your light is on the side here. Just select it and you'll be instantly linked up, and you can change the color immediately here with this hue selector. You can turn the light off or on right here, or use the sliders here. Alternatively, you can just slide up to whatever presets that you like having set up here. You can lock the screen right here, or use a color picker if you want to select with your camera a color that you'd like to use. So you can just switch like that. Next, you can just slide on over to the color temperature mode here, and you can adjust that however you like if you just want to use standard, warm, or cool color. In the next mode, this is where you have all your different effects here, and you can scroll through them like this just by swiping up on your screen, and you can adjust the speed and intensity here. Also down here at the bottom, you can just select the parameters here, and you can adjust your speed and intensity this way, or you can go to the default presets and select one of the presets they already have saved in here. So the Valo T RGB tube light comes in at $89, which is a great value considering everything that you get here. App controlled RGB at your fingertips thanks to Nexili. So if this video did help you out, guys, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more filmmaking gear tips and tutorials just like this one. Shoot for the stars, and I will see you guys very soon in the next video.